everybody, welcome back to the channel. Sorry I've been MIA for 6 months. Let's catch up. So I wanted to start off this video just saying thank you to everybody who is still here. There was a long time for there to be absolutely nothing happening on this channel, and I'm sorry that that happened. It wasn't totally planned. Well, it wasn't planned, but it happened. I wanted to thank you for the kind comments that you guys were sending my way during that 6 months. And yeah, I thought I'd just fill you in on what the last 6 months has looked like and how we're moving on from it, basically. So my explanation for going missing for so long is kind of that third trimester was just, it sapped all my energy. I had the house to take care of, all my other 2 kids, and the pregnancy going on with YouTube and kind of, you know, just all the things that life has. And I was kind of doing it on my own as my husband was working 2 jobs and finishing school. So it's basically 3 jobs. So it was like my section of life over here and his section of life over there. And we were just kind of at our limits. I had too many balls being juggled in the air and I needed to let something drop. And sadly, YouTube was the thing. So that's why I kind of just fell off posting on here, but I'm back. Obviously, as you can see, kind of her little head here, I had my baby. Everything went well with that. She's just been a perfect little angel baby. We are so thrilled to have her. She's just been the greatest little addition to our family. Her sisters love her, so it's been really, really good. Things are going very well in that aspect of life. I will say I have kind of grand ideas for this channel and not a whole lot of time to fit it in. I mean, I feel like I kind of struggled to fit it in when I just had the 2 kids, and now having the newborn too. Obviously, I'm going to have at least 1 kid with me when I film these videos for the foreseeable future, I think. But I want to fit it in anyway. I don't think I've ever mentioned it before, but I have a background in videography and it's something that I love to do. Whereas, I mean, video creation and editing were things that I did in the past, both as hobbies and as a job. And trying to get back into this channel, I did film a couple more cinematic things and I had a lot of fun doing that, but then it takes a long time to film something more cinematic, and getting around to editing it just never happened. So while I would love for this channel to have more of a cinematic feel to it, I just don't think it's the season of life for that. So I might sprinkle in a few little beautiful shots here and there as I'm creating these videos. It's something that I just think is really fun, but yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna fit it all. So I'm having to like take my grand ideas for the channel and kind of just bring myself back to earth because I don't have time for it. I want to be posting on YouTube still, so I've got to just make the videos that I can make for now. So yeah, let's catch up on life. So obviously, had the baby, we talked about that. It was all really great. We now have 3 birthdays in December, which is wild and absolutely not something that should be the case, but it is. So December is something that we have already started to budget for. We already know that it's like gonna just be the craziest time ever, every single year. We're figuring out how to make that less insane, trying to fit like 3 birthdays that make our kids feel special and also all of the Christmas things. And it's kind of all in that same week. So if anybody has any tips on December birthdays and not filling your house with a million things at that point, like toys is kind of what I'm thinking. That we just only had 2 birthdays and the Christmas this year, and our house was just overrun with all the new gifts. So if you have tips on doing a great Christmas / great birthdays without overwhelming the house with things, I'd love to hear it. Let's see, outside of that, my husband did graduate. He is officially graduated with his master's degree. We were so excited for him to just be done and free from homework and writing papers and group projects and all that sort of thing. So that has been super fun. He kind of just got not the whole month, but most of December off to just like be with our family, since we had a baby at the very beginning of the month and he finished school pretty close after that. So we got to just be a family for a month, and it was really nice to just have him back, just because, you know, working 2 jobs and doing school full time is a lot of time away from us. And so yeah, it was a wonderful change to have him back with us so often. So he finished the degree. We're good to go with that. He stayed on at the place that he was interning at, except they moved him over to not being an intern anymore. So that was a job that he had. And then he got another job at another private practice just to like fill up his time with clients. But we were not able to get as many clients as quickly as we were hoping. So like that income issue was popping up. So he stayed on at his other full-time job. Well, he stayed on at the job that used to be his full-time job, our main income, while he was doing his internship. He dropped down to part-time with that. So he was working 3 jobs, all of them pretty much part-time, just because it's really hard to like build up your clientele at a private practice as a new therapist. So we have done that, and the clients aren't like piling in. We're not getting lots of hours. By we, I mean he's not getting a whole ton of hours, but the clients that he does see are pretty spaced out through the day. So he's seeing people basically from 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. and really it's only like 3 or 4 clients in that time, maybe 5 sometimes. But it just doesn't make sense to be driving back and forth all day. So he's gone all day, not making the money to show for it. So we've decided to have him switch from private practice to something that's a little more steady. He's got a 9-to-5 job with all the benefits and the PTO and everything, and that will be starting in March. So that's kind of the update on where we are with his jobs. So for now, he's still working the 2 jobs and like winding down the clients, just because he's not going to just like drop all of his clients as a therapist and peace out, good luck to you. So he's like winding down at those for the next couple of weeks, and then he will move over into this other job, and we are very excited about it. We're excited to just have like a steady, reliable income, take the stress out of it, have benefits included. Yeah, just all of it. We are very excited about that. So that is the catch up on his side, I guess. As far as I go, I'm kind of just settling into the life as a mom of 3, a stay-at-home mom of 3. I'm feeling very hobby motivated right now. Like I said, at the end of my pregnancy, I kind of just had no energy beyond survival. And I kind of feel like I'm like coming back out, like I can breathe again and I have more energy, and yeah, I'm just feeling motivated. So I'm very like, I have all these grand plans of things that I want to do. I have a cello. We got a cello so that I have a new hobby. There's just a million hobbies on my list that I would love to pick up and start again. Some of like YouTube being one of them. I'm starting to think about my garden that will be starting again coming up here soon. I'm wanting to really get better at cooking this year. Yeah, kind of just a million things. On top of, I still have 3 kids and a house and a husband to also give my attention to. So we will see where the year takes us with that. I'm trying to be realistic with the amount of things I can fit into a day and into a week. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I've got my spark back. I feel like I'm alive again after just keeping my head above water for so long. So I am excited to just do some things that make me happy and make me excited again. So that is part of why I'm stepping back into YouTube. This one is something that I'm used to and comfortable with, so it's not something new that I'm having to like learn the ropes of. But yeah, I'm back. We're back. As far as finances go, this is still a financial based channel, I guess. Still lots of frugal living and budgeting content will be happening here. But as far as our current finances go, I don't have a whole ton to update you on. We finished paying all the hospital bills from the baby. We have just about filled up our emergency fund, and yeah, we are just working on finishing up that emergency fund and then saving for our house this year. So I will kind of fill you in more on finances as things happen. We will get back to our regularly scheduled budgeting content that I used to do every month. But yeah, that's where we're at for now. But again, I just wanted to say thank you so much for sticking around and being here. I am very grateful for the people that I have here on this channel and for the kindness that you have sent my way over the past few months. It has been very much appreciated. As I'm getting this channel going again, I really would love to hear from you what it is that you want to see from me. Are you interested in seeing content from those hobbies I'm trying to pick up? Are you just into like the finance content? Did you like the vlogs that I used to do? There's just a million things that I could do with the channel, and I would just love to know what it is that you are wanting to see here from me. So please leave a comment, let me know what you're interested in seeing, and I will see you again very soon for another one. Bye.